because after 36 years of a sexless marriage, she wanted change. Now, both 60-year-old Margaret and her 67-year-old husband, Bill, told us they were still virgins.
We've been married for 36 years and we've never ever had sex because I've got a fear and a phobia of it.
A total phobia. So you hadn't had a love life at all? You're both virgins, to use that term. What about the wedding night? Can you remember the wedding night?
I can remember the wedding night. It was the most horrific time of my life.
How do you instruct him to do it?
Well, if I say to him, put your arm round me or hold my hand, he'll do it because I've asked him to. But he wouldn't come up to me and say and hold my hand and put his arm round me.
No.
Without my permission.
Well, they agreed to check into our love clinic last night to see, after 36 years, it'd be possible for them to make steps towards a far more intimate relationship. And who knows, a love life. Please welcome back Margaret and Bill. Enjoyed meeting you yesterday, and I know our crew really enjoyed being with you all through the evening, but we wanted to have a look and show people, because this is a total change.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good? Yeah. It feels good?
Yes, yes, OK.
OK.
On top of the world.
All right, Bill, Margaret, let's have a look at what happened last night. Here you are.
We have a letter for you just there.
Thank you.
Okay. It's your keys and your room number.
Thank you.
And the room's just before the glass doors behind you on the left. Yeah. Just follow the signs from there.
Hi, I'm Ricky and I'm here to see Margaret and Bill, and we're going to see if we can help them to overcome their 36-year-long lack of sex. Hi, Margaret.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm Ricky.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks, yeah. How are you? OK, so, Margaret, from what you said on the show, it seems like you say you feel you've got this phobia, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, how do you know you've got it? I know that's a kind of strange question, but how do you experience having that sexual phobia? What do you feel physically? What emotions?
Being touched down there, because the doctor, the GP, took about 3 months before he could even examine me.
Mm-hmm.
Which I knew I got a problem.
And if you think about where you would be on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst you could possibly feel, 0 being fine, where would you put yourself on that scale? Yeah.
10.
What, right now, if you think about sex, that's where you'd put yourself. OK, so follow the fingers now. Follow the fingers all the way. That's right. Follow the fingers. Follow the fingers all the way across, all the way across. That's good. And focus on that old feeling. Yeah. OK, so I want you to concentrate on that fear.
Yeah.
OK, and then tap the side of your hand here. OK? No. Tap the side of your hand with your other hand. That's it. That's it. And keep tapping. And I want you to say this phrase with me. OK?
OK.
I want you to say, I accept myself fully and completely.
What?
I accept myself fully and completely.
Accept myself fully and completely.
Even though I feel this fear.
Even though I feel this fear.
I accept myself fully and completely.
I accept myself fully and completely.
Even though I feel this fear.
Even though I feel this fear.
OK, so I've just finished my session with Bill and Margaret. And, well, I've had some limited success with Margaret, actually reducing some of the amount of fear that she's experiencing towards sex at the moment, which after 36 years is quite a success in a way.
I feel completely different than I have the last 36 years. How can you think you can help me in the future with knowing what I've explained to you today, and how you sort of... It's an issue with you because you can't really talk about it much now, like you've never... Until today, you refuse really more or less to talk about it.
Yes, well, that's all right.
So how do you think we can help each other in the future?
Just to be a bit more cuddly, like.
Yeah, but to be more relaxed... How can you get...
Be more relaxed. Be more relaxed.
We haven't got to think of it as a...
I've got to think of
wrong,
it, got to think anything's wrong or think it's an issue.
Yeah. The day's been really successful. Rick hypnotised me, which was really helpful and got me relaxed. and it helped a lot. And I just hope that Bill will be able to realise that how much it's helped me, and we can look forward to a better future and more understanding of each other together.
We've had a very good day today. It's been very helpful, and I think I'll be able to find about cuddle Margaret a bit more.
OK, so that's a little bit about what happened last night. Now, I saw when we showed that bit of film, when Bill pulled your chair down, you sort of looked round and beamed at him. Was that great?
Yeah, it was.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Bill, did you hear stuff from Margaret you thought, oh, gosh, that's a surprise. I didn't realise she felt that strongly. Did you hear on yesterday's show when she was talking?
Yes.
Were you quite surprised about how strongly she felt?
I suppose I was, in a way, yes.
So how did it feel for you, pulling out a chair and holding hands? I noticed as you walked in.
Oh, yes, definitely.
When I woke up this morning, he came round to my side of the bed and gave me 2 whopping big kisses. And I thought, oh, gosh, is that him? Who's this? Yeah. And it was him. And we went for a walk in the grounds this morning, and we were holding hands, and he wasn't a bit worried about holding hands. We held hands all the way down to the golf course, didn't we?
Yes, that's
right. And you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Just the job.
And I also learned from the body language that I'm an affectionate person. And also that we found that we were able to communicate a lot more. We were certainly talking more. And I think what we're going to do after this fantastic weekend, we're going to have some other weekends away. Oh! Because it's what we need. I think it's what we need. Time for each other, away from the work and the stresses of work.
And is that something you'd like to do, Bill?
I expect so.
Yeah, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to...
Because you like rally cars, don't you?
Used to.
Used to? Have you've not been involved in any of
No, not for a long time.
Ah, because, I don't know, maybe there's something you could do together that you enjoy doing.
We enjoy the countryside, yeah.
Walking in the countryside.
Yeah. And he's a steam train fanatic.
There you go. Well, at least on those steam trains, they take longer to get anywhere, so you get longer to sit there and cuddle, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, look, I've got to say, it was absolutely lovely meeting both of you. And it's interesting because I think I learnt a lot from meeting you, because every show we do, it's always sex is an issue, OK? And you came on and you talked about a life without sex, 36 years successfully, and you've probably learnt more about tolerance and putting up with each other and all sorts of things that most of our guests have difficulty getting their heads around. Yeah. You probably learned a hell of a lot more of that than any of us in this room would know. So thank you for teaching us something about it's not all about sex. There are other ways to be close to someone. Thank you. You too, Bill.
It's all right.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
I'd just like to thank everybody here that made it all possible, because it's obviously something that we needed, and it's going to be great for the future now.
OK.
Thank you very, very much.
That's lovely. ITV1 for this morning. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
In just a few moments, we hand over to Sean Williamson and find out how our celebs are faring in the pod. Stay with us.